Hi, this is Josh Halpern, and I'm going to show you how to build a LibreText. We start by signing in to our existing account at one.libretext.org. I'm going to use the demo account. And now I want to go to the conductor. The project I want to build a book in is the Econ 1020. There I am. And now, to use the remixer, I just go to More Tools and the OER remixer. I want to make sure that I've enabled the auto number. I may want to show the tutorial. If I'm building a big map, at some point in the middle, I may want to save the map in case something goes wrong. We're just about set. What we have to do is we have to build a map. This is a rather complex one with course outcomes. Mapping of the course outcomes to individual chapters and pages. And most importantly, over here, the list of pages and chapters that we're going to have in our book. So let's go back to the OER remixer. And the first thing, so we have our book here, we have front matter and back matter. There's an automatically generated title page, an info page which contains our LibreTexts conditions, and a table of contents which is automatically built every time you access the book. So let me go to the bookshelves here in economics, and the first chapter is going to come from Principles of Macroeconomics, LibreTexts, and this is basically the first chapter here. This little symbol here stands for the colon. Okay. So open that up. And we're going to take chapter 1, and that's going to become chapter 1 of our book. And we'll just slot it in there. And if I look over here, I see it's 1111. But if I look over here, okay, it's the same. Okay, so now let's go to chapter 2. And that's going to come from OpenStax, and it's going to be the OpenStax chapter 3. Whoops. Close that up. Open the OpenStax. Chapter 3 here. Slide that in here. Now you notice this is all 2s. And that was 3, so that's what the auto number does for you. We want to delete 3.9 and to 3.11. So let's go back here. That's now 2.9. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Okay. Now, for the third chapter, we're going to get, there's going to be some statistics. The first page is going to be a blank page from my materials, and then we're going to go get some other pages. So this comes from the statistics library. It comes from Fresno City College, has a book that we're going to copy from. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give this a name. We double click on it. So it's going to be statistical digression. And we're going to introduce, I'm going to put an introduction there. Right now it's just a blank page. This is just a title here. And now we're going to get the regression equation and the correlation coefficient. So the regression equation is 13.5 here, and when I put it in there, it's 3.2, and then I want the correlation coefficient. I can either place it directly there, or I can put it in there. Okay, I'm going to make this a very short book. Save a little time here. When I'm ready to compile the book, I save it to the server. And then I have to do it twice. And it takes a little while here. Created a new book. Created a chapter. And now we're copying the URLs for these 4 pages here. Takes a little while. Text is available here. There's the textbook. Now, let's look at this. Going to look at the first page here. It's ordinary text, except if I look really, it's this page here. It's a link. So I'm going to click on that link, and I'll show you the reason for doing that. If somebody changed something here, and I changed something on my text, if I want to click here and receive an email if anything changes here. Now I'm going to go back here. The reason I did that is I now want to turn this into ordinary text. If I don't want to fork it, then I don't have to click on that star. Okay. Notice. Okay. Notice that the fork has disappeared. It's no longer forked. So if I edit, I can add my material there. I can change things in any way I want. So now I have to save it. And you can see it's been changed. Now, if I go to the field of economics, it's just the same. I don't have to click on the star because it's automatically going to copy. This is transcluded. It's automatically going to follow any changes that are made in the place where it came from. So I can just cancel it. And that's how I would create the beginnings of my first textbook.